This tutorial is going to introduce ways to use the Flash CS5.5 workspace, drawing tools, symbols, and how to import different types of graphics. First of all, create a new file. Next, click on the Windows drop-down menu at the top, select Workspace and then choose Classic instead of Essentials. The workspace layout will change. Drag out the Library tab and nest the panel at the bottom of your Properties panel. Click on the background and resize the stage in the Properties panel to 1000 pixels by 400 pixels. Change the background color to green. Hold down the spacebar to use the hand tool to drag the image around the viewing pane. Click on the Zoom drop-down menu and choose Fit to Window from the options. Save your page in a folder. It will be saved as a .fla file, which will be the source file for your animation, similar to how a .psd is a source file for graphics in Photoshop. Go to the File menu and select New. Have a look at the Templates tab. You can select a variety of templates from Flash depending on what kind of project you are working on.
Next, we are going to look at using some of the drawing tools in Flash. First, create a new layer and rename it as Rectangle. Select the Rectangle tool from the toolbar. Change the stroke color to white and change the fill color to red. Use the Free Transform tool to resize the shape on the stage. In the Properties panel, change the X position of the rectangle to 0, and adjust the width to 1000 pixels and the height to 100 pixels. Change the stroke color in the Properties panel to blank and the fill color to black. Create a new layer and call it Button. Choose the Rectangle's primitive tool from the toolbar and use the eyedropper tool to select the same green as the background. Draw the rectangle on top of the black background bar. Change the radius corners in the Properties panel so that the top left corner has a radius of 10 pixels and so does the bottom right corner. Add a new layer and call it Text. Select the Text tool from the toolbar and choose Classic Text from the drop-down menu in the Properties panel. TLF text is useful in certain situations, but generally Classic Text will do. Choose Arial 14-point size and click on the button on the stage and type the word Replay. Add some more text with the words Sustainable Design in a white font on top of the black bar and make it larger to fit better. Next we are going to add some graphics using the Deco tool. Create a new layer called Trees. Select the Deco tool from the toolbar and have a look in the Properties panel. Select the Tree brush from the Brush drop-down menu. There are lots of options. You can even draw with buildings. Choose a type of tree from the drop-down menu. We will select Aspen tree for this example. You can adjust the color of the branches and leaves. Change the green leaves to a brighter shade of green. When you are ready, start drawing on the stage with the Deco tool in the top left and the bottom right corners of the stage. The tool creates some nice tree-like graphics for us automatically. Next, select the flower brush from the drop-down menu and add some flowers to your branches here and there. We can see the Deco tool is a very quick and powerful way to add simple graphics to your backgrounds and layouts in Flash CS5.5.
The next thing we are going to look at in Flash is how to use symbols. If you use and reuse symbols in Flash, it will help to keep your file size down, which is very important for online and game design animation. First of all, test the movie by clicking Command and Enter or Control and Enter on a PC. Next, check the file size by going to the View menu and selecting Bandwidth Profiler. We can see from this example that our Flash file is approximately 266 kilobytes in size. By using symbols, we can get the file size down much smaller than this so that it will load more quickly and not lag. First of all, lock the first 3 layers and then select the tree in the top left corner and delete it. Next, select the tree in the bottom right corner and convert it into a movie clip symbol by dragging it into the library or choosing Modify, Convert to Symbol from the menus at the top. Have a look at the library panel and notice the new symbol that has been added. Drag this symbol out of the library onto the stage, rotate and reposition it in the top left corner. This is the second instance of the same movie clip that we have now reused in a different context. Test the movie by pressing Command and Enter. Next, open the View drop-down menu and select Bandwidth Profiler. You will notice that the file size is now much smaller, almost half as small as the original, in fact. Next we will convert all of our graphics into symbols. Select the Sustainable Design text and convert it into a movie clip. Convert the black rectangle into a movie clip by dragging it into the library. You need to give your new symbols names that you will recognize later. Convert the button in the replay text into a button symbol. Select the black background bar and notice the Properties panel. There are a lot more options available to us now that the graphic has been turned into a symbol. Add a green tint to the bar. Select the button and add a bevel to the graphic. Once a graphic has been turned into a symbol, all of its properties can be easily modified and adjusted to get lots of different visual effects. To animate a graphic or image in Flash, it usually has to be turned into a symbol first.